beach, and it's an absolute dream this beautiful Tuesday morning.
So we are here in Ahangama on a little bit of a spontaneous trip for the long weekend. It's only a day trip, but I was in desperate need of some sun and some beach time. So we left Colombo at around 7:20 and got here around 9:30. So I dragged my parents along on this little trip because I knew all of us were in need of a well-deserved break, even if it was just for a day. There's just something about being in and near the ocean that gives me such a fresh perspective on my life. I was a little bit worried though because the weather in Sri Lanka has been extremely bipolar since of late, and it was raining quite heavily on the highway on our way here. But then, thank God, it cleared up and the beach was looking beautiful, and it was not crowded at all because it is the off season here. So I was just swimming to my heart's content.
My ears are fully blocked.
I don't know why this happens. I literally swam for 13 years of my life in school, but every time I step into a body of water, my ears start to get blocked for some reason. I literally switched to headphones versus like earphones to remedy this problem, and I think it actually has made a difference because it got cleared out after I got out of the water. So we spent the majority of the morning sort of lounging around the beach. We had no solid plans for the day, but I knew I wanted to sort of go for a swim in the morning, which is what we did. And then I got out and was reading my book, which is a dark academia book, which is not exactly the vibe for the beach, but I enjoyed it despite the contradicting themes. And then around 11, the beach started to get a little crowded. And as much as I enjoy like the solitude of having the beach all to yourself, I really do enjoy it when there are people there and there's just a lot of liveliness around.
We are going to get something to eat, maybe something to drink. There is a little cafe nearby that I personally want to check out, so we're going to do that now.
So then we left the beach around 11:30, 12-ish to grab something to drink because we were there for quite a bit. So there's a little cafe called Samba in Ahangama that I've been wanting to check out for a long time. So after just washing off the sand and things, we headed that way.
We are at a restaurant called Samba, and we're just going to grab something to drink before lunch. Another beach, but it just started raining so this is what's called the gas station beach, near the gas station here, just on the other side of Secret Beach, literally the other side. But it's looking, I wanted to go here, but it's looking a little rough to my liking, so we're gonna go to a different beach.
So we made it to Kabalana Beach, but it was looking really gloomy, you guys, and we thought it was gonna go in for like a really bad downpour. And like I personally didn't mind getting wet, but my parents didn't have a change of clothes, so we headed back to the car. And also we were starting to get pretty hungry at this point, so we wanted to go get lunch, but not before checking out one more beach. Now I had a couple of beaches in mind that I wanted to check out, but because it was the long weekend, every single place was crowded to the next extreme. This is like another little cute little secret spot area that we found. Back to this story, my dad suggested we go to Jungle Beach in Unawatuna, and I hadn't ever been there before, so I was like, sure, why not? And so we drove up this massive, like, slope, hill, mountain even area, and there were buses and buses worth of people. But now we had like driven all this way, and I wanted to see this through to the end because the actual beach area looks really, really beautiful in pictures. So I dragged my mom down there and we decided to go and find this beach.
Guys, we decided to come to Jungle Beach and it's so crowded, but out of curiosity, we're just going to see the beach because we haven't been here before. It's just me and Ammi.
So initially the climb seemed pretty harmless. It was downhill, which makes it relatively easier. But then again, it was a pretty long way down. And at this point, I'm starting to question myself and wonder if this is really worth it. And my mom is like, oh my gosh, the things I do for my daughter. But then we saw this view and we're like, okay, let's power through this. And oh my gosh, we didn't get this last bit on camera, but like you can see the little area back there is pretty steep. And I was really wondering whether we should risk going down there because I was with my mom and it was super muddy and wet. But we were successful and made it all the way down there. We didn't get in because it was really crowded. And by that time, we had really worked up an appetite. So we were just really eager to go get lunch. So we started our hike back up. My mom was not happy that I dragged her all the way down there. But I think she secretly enjoyed it.
Okay guys, so we basically wanted to just see what the hype was about this Jungle Beach area. My gosh, it was so crowded. This was more of like a hiking experience for us than a beach experience. Because the Jungle Beach area is like on a mountain area somehow and you have to climb all the way down to get to the beach. So we did that. It was way too crowded to get in. So we're climbing back up now to meet my dad. What are your thoughts?
No comment.
Honestly, I had a ball, but when we finally made it back to the car, we were really, really hungry. So we decided to go all the way to Galle Fort and grab something to eat.
Hello. We are at Galle Fort now and we are just gonna get some lunch and maybe some ice cream as well and see where the evening takes us. But we're inside Galle Fort now and we're about to get out and explore the area. Also did a quick little outfit change so that I'm not soaking the streets. that concludes our trip. It started raining pretty hard, so we're waiting in the shade till my dad comes and gets us.